What's your favorite tool these days?
I really love Bland AI. It is listed as like something for outbound call sales, is kind of how people think of it, to your customer base for automated calls, but I actually prefer it as a training tool for sales teams. So you build a bot so that sales teams can call in and warm up with
What do
it.
you think is the most overhyped tool these days?
Any tool where it's like sending automated outbound emails with like AI stuff, like I'm thinking like 6 Sense, those kinds of things, a lot of times they're a lot more expensive than they're worth and they don't do a very good job. And I'm hearing a lot about that right now in general from other people, but I still see people using them and maybe they're working, but I don't see the value.
What's one tool you recently added to your stack?
My last company, I had just added Swyft AI, and that was really cool. It does a lot of like automations in directly inside Salesforce. One thing that's neat about AI is it can read sentiment, where before you had to have a person sitting there to read sentiment, because you couldn't build automations off that. Combining AI and automation like that, like Swyft AI does, is really powerful.
What's one tool you recently churned from?
We're turning off of Gainsight as a churn management tool, but it's just way too expensive for what it does. So I've gotten off that one, and we also got off Sonar and Arovy. I'm a big tool cutter. That's kind of my preference, and they were already kind of in process with one of those. But if I can't see a value, what's the point?
Is there an AI tool you're desperate to try?
I really want Swyft IO, the AI side, helping you actually document all your flow procedures and build things just straight in there in a little bit more common language. It gives a lot more control to not necessarily having to have as technical resources constantly like overloaded by some stuff and just build some simpler things quickly.
Who do you think has the best brand?
I think it's hard to argue that Salesforce is like it's hard to beat them, like they can sell you something. There's something about being sold Salesforce. It's just such a pleasant experience. It's so enjoyable. I recently had a Salesforce versus HubSpot one where we're in the middle of a sales cycle with both of them right now. And the Salesforce experience was lovely and the HubSpot one was terrible, which is a shame because everybody's always talked about how nice HubSpot is, but I've hated every moment of the sales process.
Which tool has the best value for money?
I still think Bland AI is pretty good because that one you just have to pay as you go. And so pay as you go models are actually like very effective.
Who do you think has the best thought leadership?
I really love Sara McNamara. I follow her on LinkedIn and I think she's got a lot of great content across RevOps, focuses heavily in MOPS. And then I love Crissy Saunders from CS2. She's like the one newsletter that I have every week that I read like religiously. It's personal.